G'day team, Mike, Oldfellas Travels. It's 2025, a new year. I hope you all had a great break. Good Christmas, safe and happy new year. And I had a quiet one, but an enjoyable one. I'm a bit sunburnt because I've been going pretty hard on the fishing and done okay. So the fishing has been good for a change for me. And I'm looking forward to getting back in the goldfields this year. So if you follow me and you've seen my previous videos, now I'm going back the second last video for 2024, I believe it was, you'll see, and I'm not going to cover the topic again, but you'll see the discussion over financial situation and how I've been unfortunate enough to have that it would never happen to me situation occur, which has put me into, what will we call it, a financial death row, so to speak. So the financial situation isn't great, and I discussed about that, and I don't want to discuss it anymore in this video, but this year, 2025, is about recovery, financial recovery, and to get myself back on track, not distracting from, you know, a good, enjoyable year, and hopefully some really good prospecting, some hunts around some historic mining sites and, you know, some historic buildings out in the outback. I'm looking forward to a good year, and I'm pretty serious about prospecting this year. Not that I haven't been in the past, but due to the situation, I'm back full-time prospecting. I expect for 3 years. So this year is going to be really quite a journey, and it'll be a journey of, you know, an old fella being moi, attempting to get myself back in financial status quo. I suppose the question might be asked, you know, is it doable? I think of course it's doable, you know, like if you set your mind to something, I think you can achieve many things in life. Am I positive about achieving my goals? Absolutely. You know, I'm positive about, you know, recovering and getting back in, you know, back in a good financial state. The only risks are, at my age, you know, possible illness, which I have suffered a little bit. Injury, you know, that could always play a part. You know, some mishap in life that might draw me away from prospecting, because reality is this year for 2025, prospecting is, you know, is my means of gaining back some financial stability. I suppose I could go back to driving trucks, you know, up in the mining regions. There's good money in that, but do I want to tie myself back to that? Well, not at this point. Let's see how the prospecting goes. Join me on the journey of the old fella recovery to status quo, financial status quo. I'll take you along on the journey, and it'll be a little bit different as to how things are going. You know, am I achieving my goals? You know, I have some targets in place. I've done a lot more knowledge gathering on how to identify good gold bearing ground and increase the opportunity for finding patches. But remembering I haven't prospected for pretty much 12 months up until the last month of last year, because I had the accident in the cruiser, which took me out of action for a while. Then I was ill for a while, and so I pretty much had a whole year with no income apart from qualifying for the pension, you know, towards the end of the year. This year is going to be a journey, but it's going to be a journey of discovery, and the discovery will be, is it possible for an old fellow who's 67 years old, and mind you, he's been sitting around Perth for 12 months with the odd trip away gaining weight and losing my prospecting fitness. It'll be an interesting journey this year, because it's going to take, I think there's going to be a bit of pain involved in getting back in, getting my prospecting fitness back and knocking a few kilos off. I think the old prospecting decks are going to be a little bit tight around the bloody waist belt. I'll probably be carrying a little bit of front veranda over the belt for a little bit until I knock that off. And I'll just look at the camera. Geez, I'm sunburnt. Follow me this year, guys. It'll be a story more than anything. And by the end of the year, I hope the story will end well, but it's going to be a story of anybody. It could be anybody in my situation that finds himself in a bit of financial distress due to, an unforeseen situation, and the ability to recover and get themselves back on track. There's a number of things that you have to be in touch with, I think. I'm not saying that I haven't suffered some mental health or mental stress over this. I certainly have. I'm not sure whether everybody can rise above and beyond. And I wouldn't say it's an easy challenge, but I've got good family and I've got good friends. I won't be taking Barnes with me initially because probably the first couple of months I'm possibly going to be on my own in the goldfields, and it is going to be warm. So Barnes will be staying with my sister until the weather cools down and Barnes can join me and my friends are back in the goldfields. But it's probably fair to say that this is the first year I'm going to be super serious about the gold, because in the past, I suppose I didn't have that necessity to actually make it an income or supplement an income, whereas now I do. Come and join me on the journey, guys. I think it's going to be a bit of a cracker. It's going to have its ups and downs, but it'd be good to see a good result, and regardless how it works it out, I'd like to see you there at the end of the journey with me. Cheer me along. Okay team, thanks very much. Thanks for everybody that's all my current subscribers. I appreciate your loyalty, guys. Thanks for everybody that comments, whether you're subscribed or not. Thanks for everybody that likes my videos, whether you're subscribed or not. And come and join me on this next adventure. I suppose you've got to love life, and you've got to love the bush too, because I'm going to be spending a lot of time at bush this year. All right team, see you later. Thanks again. Happy New Year. Enjoy 2025. Give it your most, guys, because you never know what's around the corner. And I had last year a stark reminder of that in more than one scenario. So let's get on with 2025. Let's crack the year on. Let's have a good year and let's live it up and enjoy what we can. And don't turn away any opportunities, because an opportunity turned away becomes a disappointment later on. See you team. Happy New Year. The old fella signing off. And